welcome to the Team White Zoom. We actually tonight are on class number 1 of Success University. So this was an open class, and I'm going to open the mics here. Hello, everybody. Y'all everybody so we can see everybody and see. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody out here and go back into speaker mode. So guys, just like I was sharing with the group, it is going to be a power pack call, and I'm going to start sharing the screen here. So I definitely want to encourage you to grab pen and paper, get in a semi-private location if that's possible for you, because we want to make sure that you have the ability to focus. You took the time, number 1, to join the class for the success. You took the time to, get on the call, and we want to make sure that you actually get a focus. So with that said, I want to just dive right into it because we have a power pack call. We have a lot of information, and my goal is at the end of the class to open it up for any Q&A, but also be a respecter of our time and our day. So with that, welcome to Success University class number 1, okay? Grab pen and paper, get in a quiet area, something to take notes with, and we'll just start with the reminder from Mark Hughes that your success is only limited by your imagination and hard work. And that's why I really loved opening up. For those of you that were on the call early, we started with Lisa Arnold with some insights from Lisa Arnold, reflecting on some principles with Jim Rohn. And guys, if you don't know Lisa Arnold's story, she was on the world team for, I believe, 10 years. So, an active member eating the products, but not really doing what it took to build a business. So definitely the hard work and the vision is what you want to make sure that you guys are in tune with. So Success University, what is it? First off, guys, it is specifically designed for the new members because the information is things heard the first time for the brand new member. However, what we have seen is that for the existing members, there's some aha points in here and reminders like, oh, I never did that. I haven't gotten that set up. That's why I'm not doing this particular item. So it kind of is a refresher and a catch-all for those that have been in the business for a little bit. And then it's also a point of education on how to teach. Because remember, guys, our business is not only about teaching, but it's about how to teach. So you may be on the call and you may be wanting to learn how to teach this material. So pay attention to the way that it's taught. So it's specifically designed for a brand new member, and the purpose is to grow their business, understand the support system that we do have as a team with toGetStarted.com. Of course, have fun, make money, and take care of our families. So the objective of the class, guys, is over the next 5 weeks, we want to have 2 business builders and 5 customers on a lean and fit program. So let's just look at the definitions real quick here of what a business builder is and what a lean and fit program is. A business builder is someone who's identified themselves as being serious in the business. They're committed to a 10-pack of products and to moving a 500 to 1,000 point volume order, ready to launch their business, basically, okay? So that's who a business builder is. Now, a business builder will identify themselves as a business builder by 2 actions. Number 1, committing to the business and doing the deal, right? Getting the 10-pack, getting the volume, and getting going. Lean and fit. This is basically a 30-day supply of the 3-day trial. So it's Formula 1, protein drink mix, and the total control. Okay? So those are definitions. We just want to make sure and not assume anything that from you guys, on a standpoint from you guys, we want to make sure we're covering all the basics with you. So there are 3 types of Herbalife members that we really have in our business. Number 1 is a wholesale customer. Okay, so a wholesale customer, and these are basically a member is someone who signed up as a distributor. So a previous term would be distributor. So there's basically 3 types of distributors or members within our team. There's those that really just sign up to eat cheap, and I love those because they're committing to their program as a nutrition plan for lifelong. I mean, these guys are eating the products as their food source and fuel source, right? So those are our wholesale customers. Then we have those that are looking just to add a supplemental income, and we call those like a part-time builder. Okay, they're just interested in creating a retail side of the income, adding an extra, few $100s a month, even up to $1,000 a month part-time, right? Around their job, their kids, whatever else is occupying their time. And then we have the business builder, and these are the people that are seriously wanting to build wealth, that actually see this as a bridge to get out of an existing job, to replace a job that perhaps they've lost or just gotten out of. So these guys are looking to build a career level income. And these are the 3 different types of members that you will build and have in your Herbalife business. So the great thing is you can do Herbalife in any of those fashions. Like you can do Herbalife as a wholesale customer, as a part-time builder, or as a business builder. All it really takes to be a part-time income or a full-time income is 100% mindset, right? Like be teachable. And it just amazes me, like people will go to school and to college for 4 years minimal to get a degree and make that type of commitment to a goal they have, but they don't enter this in the same mindset. So we really want to make sure that you enter your business with a 100% mindset that this is what you're going to succeed at. And that simply takes being teachable and following directions, because the path has been proven. 36 years in business, right? So this class, guys, is designed to give you the steps that you want to follow and in order to have the success. So what you're gonna do each week is to complete your homework, okay? Your homework is designed to create success in your business. You also wanna be an active participant in your local HOM or STSs. Now, our local STS is this coming Saturday. And I will say our local group is super involved. I'm really proud of our team specifically as contributors to our local STS, because our organization, takes care of everything from the product display to registration to back-end support. They teach on stage, and you have that same opportunity in your local area. All it takes is to become an active participant. So that is something that every one of you guys on the call can learn to become and do. Then also, we want to start you out with this book. It's called 7 Strategies for Wealth and Happiness. Now, again, understanding that several of us on the call, many of us might be going through this class again, which is awesome, continuing education, right? So if you already have this book and you've read it once or twice and you'd like a second recommendation, I would say for you guys, this is hands down the easiest read, the most effective, and the biggest aha moment that I've had in a while. And it's called Questions Are the Answers by Alan Pease. And this was a recommendation by David Bevins, 40K Chairman's Club member that we got to see at our January event in Las Vegas. So if you've already read the 7 strategies and you're in practice with those 7 strategies, I would highly recommend that you get this easy read book. 2 days, I had finished this book. It's like super simple, and I am not a good reader, I'll be honest. So anyway, let's keep moving so we can get done. Graduation commitments, okay? This is what you guys want to commit to by class 5 in order to be considered graduated. Now, in order to graduate, you can watch or be on the calls. So we understand our team has a lot of diversity, different jobs, parents, kids at home, etc. So we are recording the calls for your success. But with that, you want to make sure that you are completing the homework and the assignments in order to be considered for graduation. And graduation means in your local area, you will attend the graduation party put on by your local area. We have a very unique organization. Like we have a group in Minnesota, in Iowa, we've got a group in Arkansas, in California, in Oklahoma, in Texas. So each of our little regional areas takes the money from our registration that those contributing areas put in, and that is used to create the party and the celebration for the class. So it's really an awesome thing to be a part of. However, it is earned, right? We saw that with our personal development just before we started. So how do you earn it? You definitely want to complete these things by the end of class 5. Guys, these are really minimal. However, they're designed to help you stretch as a new person. Create a new product result. Every one of us on the call can always create a new product result, okay? Get 2 new first line HMPs. So that's 2 members in any format with an Herbalife member pack, just to get you in the habit of registering members and start building your business, okay? 3 new people to an HOM, an Herbalife opportunity meeting. Guys, this can be local. This can be with zoompreview.com. This can be on our Monday night or at your local STS. Whoa, sorry guys. Okay, so you also are gonna wanna have 5 new retail customers. Now, a 3-day trial pack is not a client. It's a path to a customer. So 3-day trial pack will lead to a retail customer. The 10-5-1 guys, 10 packs will turn into 5 customers with 1 member. So we do have a format. If you guys want to knock it out of the park, you're going to want to do 20 packs, get 10 clients. It'll give you 2 new members, and the referrals you will work to be able to create that. And then also for graduation commitment, finish your personal development book of the 7 strategies. In order to attend class 5, you're gonna wanna have 5 customers. And honestly, guys, that's so that you're at the level in your business of understanding the material that's gonna be presented in class 5. So it's like you wouldn't go to 5th grade before you've gone to kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade, right? So you don't have the foundation for the understanding of the material that's covered in class 5 if you haven't done the work and to gain those skills and that knowledge. So this is the work. So the class structure, easy peasy, guys, 100% commitment to all items, again, for your success. Be on time, don't be late, right? Like be respectful of all the participants and trainers, and do the homework. Understand the homework is designed to stretch you just like outside of your comfort zone. So let's make sure before we start going through some of the specifics and details in the training that you guys are clear on a few definitions. So a sponsor is someone who brings another person into Herbalife as an independent member, okay? So if my ID is given to you as a new member, I become your sponsor. A mentor is not necessarily the sponsor if the sponsor is brand new. So we consider a mentor a trusted advisor, somebody who coaches you, trains you, advises another. Now, ideally, you're going to want that to be the sponsor, right? But sometimes it doesn't happen that way. And then a mentee is who wants to be taught, right? Who is the one being taught or open to get support? The reason we have these terms is because we have a checklist, and here it says mentor, and this is a step-by-step checklist for the person, the mentee, right? This is called a mentee checklist. The person desiring to grow their business, to become mentored by someone. These are the steps that you're going to go through, and we're going to use toGetStarted.com as a homeschool site, right? A training site to walk us through these. So you're actually going to print this from toGetStarted.com. We're going to visit the site in just a second, and you're going to see that. But that's why we went through the definitions. And guys, this is meant to be a working document. So I really want to encourage you to print this off. Your mentor should have this, shown this to you, unless you guys just got started and then this is brand new for you, which is great. That's part of the purpose of the class. So upcoming live trainings, workshops. Here's the deal, guys. We get to design our calendar, but if we want to be successful, you need to learn early in on your calendar. You're going to want to put your trainings and workshops, like getting trained in the business. Sorry guys, my dog is here. So getting trained in the business is part of the success. Like that's how you're going to learn how to do it. So when is your local February Success Training Seminar? When is your March Success Training Seminar? April LDW, you know where this is at. First off, herbalifeevents.com is a great go-to website if you're not familiar with the local area and what that support system looks like for you. And then also, guys, just so you know, and I put a reminder in here for us, Super Saturday Zoom is on April 30th. Go to supersaturdayzoom.com to register. So we had a big event in Las Vegas in January, and we've been having them every quarter, but the leadership opted to do it virtually just like this on Zoom, and it's called Super Saturday Zoom. So April 30th, we're gonna have a guest speaker on the call and a guest trainer, and it's gonna be like a 4-hour training on Zoom, which is super cool because like you can have it on, you can still have the kids in the background taking notes, you can be at the training and in your natural environment. I would try to minimize the distractions, and we will also have minimal breaks through that. So we're leveraging technology so that we can all continue on and grow in our business. So what is our system? So if you're brand new, it might feel overwhelming. And I just really want to encourage you guys to jot it down, embrace it. Embrace it means go to the websites, go through the material, get uncomfortable, because it won't be uncomfortable for very long. You know, when you first made your shake, it seemed really uncomfortable. When you first started taking all the tablets, it seemed really odd, and now you can like spill your tablet box all over and seem to pick them all up and sort of, right? So it might seem overwhelming, but it's not meant to be. Go, catfish, go lay down. Sorry, guys. I bring my dog to the club because he's a great protector and it's dark. Okay, so 3-day trials, you can work around anything, right? So 3-day trial packs, that's our system. So everything leads to, from an event, like from your activity, maybe it's a fit camp, maybe it's a shake party, everything leads to a 3-day trial. And this is what makes our system so easy and so duplicatable. And you guys are going to learn this as you use it, okay? 10-5-1, 10 3-day trial packs is going to yield 5 new customers. Now, these are averages, guys, but these are very conservative averages based on many brand new members coming through the system. So if you're not seeing these results, I would highly recommend that you get with your coach, your mentor, right? And let them refine and really make sure that you're working closely with them so that you are seeing these numbers. Because again, these are pretty conservative and true if you're following the system. And then the R is going to stand for referrals, relationship, and retention. And guys, the referrals are really what makes this 3-day trial system explode, and working with the chasing the likes and the Facebook and the social media side, building the relationship, putting our people into the care team page and the social media sites. You guys are going to learn about so many tools that are available to you as part of the system. Our main training system, guys, is toGetStarted.com. So if you're not at all familiar with that, then jot this down. And we're going to go through this throughout the next 5 weeks. You guys are going to go completely through toGetStarted.com. You're going to fill out and take care of all of the items on here. Monday night, mark this in your calendar, guys. Every Monday night at 8 o'clock Central, okay, whatever your time zone is here, MondayNightZoom.com is a team-wide, and when I say team-wide, this is like all of our president's team that have locked arms together with this system. This is a training night from all the different presidents' teams. So it's not just me. Last week, or this past Monday, Larry Halsey was on there, okay? So you definitely want to be a part of that. Integrating yourself with the system does 2 things. It keeps your mindset where it needs to be, your focus where it needs to be, right? And it reminds you that we are not the issue. The system is the issue. Because then if I cannot be on a Monday night call, I still have a system that supports a business that's growing. So that's why we really want to make sure that you understand the system, because the system supports your business, and that's crucial to time freedom. Okay, so, and then the second, or the last thing on here is the business briefing, the zoompreview.com. This is available 24/7, and this is a tool that you have to show people what the opportunity with Herbalife, with our system looks like. Another definition I really want to make sure you guys are clear on, Lean and Fit program. So our 3-day trial has the cookies and cream, the protein drink mix in this packet, right, that the clients are using for 3 days, breakfast and lunch, and they take a total control. This is a 30-day supply of the 3-day trial. Okay, so a canister of cookies and cream, get them a second canister. We usually recommend like vanilla, or if they want chocolate, another flavor, right? So 2 canisters of Formula One healthy meal, a large canister of protein drink mix, and a bottle of Total Control. Guys, this only equals to $3.24 a meal, $194.15 a month. That's for 2 meals a day. As a food source, and I say fuel source because I'm trying to retrain everybody that I come in contact that food is fuel, okay? So a fuel source, this is an incredibly valuable fuel source when you compare it to what's available for other fuel sources, right? The Lean and Fit Advanced and the Lean and Fit Ultimate are the 2 other programs that next level programs that we would take them to. So if they'd like to advance their results quicker, then we're going to totally recommend that they do the Complete Cellular Nutrition, which again is the Formula One healthy meal right here, but also adding the multivitamin, the Cell Activator, which completes what we call in Herbalife the cellular nutrition. And that's what makes Herbalife so unique, is that Herbalife has this tablet here, this Cell Activator capsule that enables our bodies to absorb the nutrients that we are giving it and rebuild our body at the cellular level. It makes everything work better. So when people ask you, like, what makes Herbalife so different, it's that our Formula 1, 2, and 3, our cellular nutrition, is so unique because it feeds you at that cellular level, and you will feel the difference, okay? And then, of course, it adds the herbal concentrate and then the cellulose. So this in itself, guys, is $2.94 with the small t, or $3.13. Now, let me just pause here and say, this is actually Texas prices with no tax. I'm gonna show you guys in a few minutes, like where to grab your price list if you guys actually have a tax in your area. And then the Lean and Fit Ultimate adds the Snack Defense and the Aminogen, and it brings it to $344 or $363. So we are gonna have product training. We have product trainings online. I just really wanna make sure that you guys are clear in the terminology and what the packages include, so we're all speaking the same language. Additional enhancers and snacks, guys, that we recommend on a daily basis are gonna be, number 1, protein snacks would be beverage mix is like my go-to mostly for women for sure, okay? The beverage mix is only 70 calories with 15 grams of protein. It tastes amazing. It comes in wild berry, peach, mango. You can mix the 2 if you want 1 scoop of each. It's like a tropical flavor. It's super tasty. Shake it up in a shaker cup. You don't want to blend it because it'll foam a lot, but it is the best source, in my opinion, of a protein snack, and it's super quick acting, and it also helps just eliminate a lot of excess fluids and flush fat like crazy, guys. So the beverage mix just really seems to deliver results that our clients are looking for. And then the protein bars are an awesome snack, especially if you got people that are like candy bar lovers, or they just need to choose something for a snack. This is really a great protein snack in between their shakes. Digestive enhancers, the top 2 choices, guys, would be the Active Fiber Complex, because most Americans do not get their 30 to 35 grams of recommended fiber a day. And so this just really helps contribute to that. This Apple Fiber Complex tastes more real than an apple, man. I have never tasted anything like so apple-y in my life, besides a real apple. So the Apple Fiber Complex is amazing. And then the herbal concentrate is really a great digestive care. It helps heal on the inside, support the nutrient absorption. I drink aloe every single day, and now it comes in 3 flavors: the cranberry, the peach mango, or the mango, and then the original. And then enhancers for fat loss. And so this is for, these enhancers are for those clients that are like, okay, I'm hungry, what else do you have? Protein snacks. Or if you're seeing that they're having digestive issues and challenges, or they're looking for additional fat loss, like what can I help me lose weight faster? And the Prolessa Duo, guys, this product is phenomenal. First off, you put it in a protein. So I like to put it in my orange cream. I can actually barely taste it in my orange cream shake. It's great in the beverage mix also. It does alter the flavor of the shake that you're drinking. So I would test it out, you know, once or twice, just to know that you know what it tastes like. It comes in a 7-day trial, which is an amazing way for a client to try the product. One thing I will say about this is it's a temperamental product, and by that I mean you have to treat it how it's supposed to be treated. So do not over blend it, and it's not recommended to go with juice. So make your shake like normal, get done with your shake, and then just fold it into your shake like on a low speed for a few seconds, and then kill it. That's all it needs. If you over blend it, it reduces its effectiveness. So then if your clients are using Prolessa Duo and they're like, oh, I'm still hungry, I don't really notice the difference, then they're probably over blending it. And then Thermobond, guys, this thing is just amazing for, number one, if you take it before your meal, about 20 minutes before your meal with a glass of water, it really makes you feel fuller before you start eating, so you eat less of that food. It helps absorb the saturated fat and eliminate it that you're intaking, and really just helps with the digestive tract. So guys, I want to show you guys this, because when we go through the flip book, we're going to come to this page, and I want you guys to grab pen and paper and jot this down, because when you sit down with a person on a 3-day trial and you're getting them acclimated, and you're going to go through the 3-day trial flip book, right? You're going to come to a page that talks about their budget, and you're actually, before you send them out the door and book appointment number 4, you're actually going to say, okay, so let's just take a look at what your day looks like on an average day. So what do you eat for breakfast? What do you eat for lunch? What do you have for drinks? You guys would be amazed if you ask these people, what do you have for drinks? Oh, they hit Starbucks at $4 a morning, right? Every morning, or every afternoon they stop off at the gas station and pick up their big soda, big red, whatever. Or they hit the drive-through for the sweet tea, right? And then the snacks. Really make them offer up all this info, and then you're going to total it for a daily total. And remember, we're only replacing 2 meals, so we only have 2 meals on here. We're not concerned about the 3rd meal, because you're actually still going to be eating that outside of their Herbalife nutrition plan. So with this, you times it 30, and that's how much they're spending a month. So you guys, an average person is dropping about $7 a day to $10 a day when you crank this out. And then if they're honest, and you guys will be surprised. So I'm going to show you guys something. Check this out. If they are spending $650 a day, if this total right here totals $650 a day, they can switch their habits and get on a lean and fit and get better results. So then you're just, and the reason we're going to do this is because you're really just showing them, if they want different results, they're going to choose different habits. And our objective is to show them which habits they can switch and slide right into new results without affecting their budget whatsoever, right? $10.50 a day is a lean and fit advance, and $12 a day is a lean and fit ultimate. Keep these numbers in your head, guys, because it's huge when you're doing this to understand, and you guys will be like grinning ear to ear when you crank somebody out at $10 a day, because you're going to know that you can save them money, get them better results just by getting started on a lean and fit. They naturally are going to upgrade themselves, okay? So let's just transition here for a few business tips. I'm going to go through these with the understanding that I'm giving you an overview, and that you're going to go on to get started and really dial these in with your mentor on the back end. So a few things that you really want to consider: setting up a separate bank account for your business. 2 reasons for this. Number 1, if you don't treat your business like a business, no one else is going to. So you can't see your business. Number 2, you can't see your business as a business when it's all jumbled up in your personal checking account, okay? And I know members that are still that have been in Herbalife for 2 and 3 years that have not even done this. They have not even gone and separated their bank account, okay? They will make $100 sale, and they will go spend $100 at the grocery store, and then they'll have no money for products because they spent the money. And why? Because they're not treating their business like a business, and they're not separating it, so you don't have a true business, okay? Treat it like a business. I don't care if you have 20 bucks flying in and out of that account. You know what's coming in and out, and now you know how to grow it, okay? Go to your local bank, whoever you bank with, ask them what their options are. If you want to get checks for the account, you can. I personally use a debit card on my business account, and I use a money management program, and everything flows in and out of that account, and I can check it and create reports and everything. My banking is so super simple because I have a separate bank account and everything runs on a debit card through it. So guys, again, if I pulled everybody, stopped sharing, and I had everybody raise their hand who has a separate business account. I don't want to embarrass people, but again, I do know members that have been in business for a couple of years and haven't even done step number 1. So I really want to encourage you guys, take your business as a business, okay? Here's a couple of options that are super simple, flexible, mobile, everything for credit card processing. Again, this is on To Get Started. SquareUp.com, you visit the website, it'll link into your iPhone, guys, or your smartphone. You can get a card reader, swipe cards on the go wherever you're at. It also has the online ability to do categorizing and stuff. With SquareUp.com, we actually can import the inventory in the background, and so you can actually do inventory and pricing on it, have a price list right on your smartphone. So if you need help with that, you can message me or your mentor, your Upline Tab team member. We can help you with that. PayPal, guys, is another credit card processor, and we highly recommend PayPal because it is free. You can invoice, like I could send you an invoice from my phone via PayPal for a 3-day trial, and I've done this. We were traveling to New Mexico. I got 2 trials out. I sent them a PayPal invoice, shipped them the thing on the road, so it's super easy. If you go to PayPal/Herbalife, you'll see our special rates there. It also links in with the Go Herbalife site. Okay, so totally another reason that you want to, now you can have both. You can have SquareUp and you can have PayPal. So I actually have both accounts. Set your credit card processing to go into your checking account, guys. Then you're treating your business like a business. Do your research, take responsibility for knowing your choices, okay? And all of this is step 3A on toGetStarted.com. So Go Herbalife. Guys, I want you to understand there's a video on toGetStarted.com how to set up your Go Herbalife site. And I'm going to switch over here in just a second and go to Get Started. But go and watch the tutorial. And I want to remind you, I'm going to pause again, and I'm going to tell you guys, the reason we have a system, the reason we have tools is for leverage. So if I have to sit down with every member and show them how to set up their Go Herbalife site, the only thing I can never get back is time. The only thing I can truly leverage is time and money. So me getting to watch a video leverages your time and shows anybody that they can build an Herbalife business working part-time, because the tools will do what they do best, and then we come on the back end and really celebrate, fix, and fine-tune. So go to Get Started and watch how to set up your video or your Go Herbalife site. There's a video there. This is going to be on your homework, so just jot it down now on your notepad, okay? I am going to exit here real quick, and I'm going to show you guys the price list generator. So first off, if you go to myherbalife.com, let me log back in real quick. If you go to myherbalife.com, let me move this over real quick. You can pull the price list generator from this side, but you do need to know the shipping and you can find your tax rate if you want. Let me show you how to do it on this side. So if you click on Order Products, and then you go to Price List Generator, you can click on Price List Generator right here. You can enter your sales tax. If you don't know your sales tax, you could actually put in your street tax right here, your city, state, and zip code, and hit go, and it'll give you your local tax rate. Okay, so if you don't know it, fill these fields out. And then your shipping and handling, I put a standard because it does vary if you ship large orders or small orders, flat fees. We put a standard shipping right in there. I'm going to show you guys in a second. But also, You can change the discount levels if you're a different discount and your customer discount. Then when you do this, it calculates and it'll bring up a PDF that you can save to your computer. The other thing I was going to show you guys is this is actually on toGetStarted.com, okay? So toGetStarted.com, if you've not been here, this is the site. Step one, this is where you're going to print this worksheet that we saw, the Menti worksheet you're going to fill out. This is the training manual. If you'd like to print it, you can. If you want to make reference to it online, you can do that as well. And this is your goals worksheet that you want to print off first and get filled out, get back to your mentor. So guys, this is designed to go step by step for your success in the business. So let's scroll down here. We already talked about ordering your products. We already talked about step 3. You see we've already cranked through that information together, right? Setting up, here's the video on how to set up your Go Herbalife website. Click play, take the notes, go make it happen on the back end. You failed to do something, come back, hit play. So you guys can see how efficient this is, right? It's 17 minutes. So you saved me 17 minutes by going there, and you saved yourself dozens of 17 minutes when you start duplicating. So here's the price list. Check this out. If you click on this, it downloads to your computer. You can come in here, open it up, and it's going to open it up into a Excel spreadsheet. Right here, see, we have a standard 5.75 shipping. Let me see if I can enlarge this for you guys. Woo, that's too big. Hold up. That's too small. Okay, so check this out, guys. Let's say your tax rate, sorry, I'm just trying to get this where you guys could see it a little bit. Let's say you guys tax rate, you're in California, and your tax rate is let's say it's 8.25, which would really bite. It'll automatically recalculate all of your prices here. Then you know what to charge your customer, you know what to charge your 25% members, etc. All you have to do is click in this field right here and change the tax rate, okay? So if your tax rate is 5.5, it automatically, watch this number, it automatically changes the prices, see? So whatever your tax rate is, we have in our system the ability to change it here, and then you can save this to your computer. You can print it out, put it in your binder, and have it in your hand ready to go. So super exciting. Really, really don't want to save that. I have multiple copies already on my computer. Again, this was on toGetStarted.com right here. Download your price list. If you don't know what your tax rate is, remember, go back to myherbalife.com, look up your sales tax in your area right here, then go back over to toGetStarted, plug it in on your file, okay? So, boom, you guys are set. You can figure your prices out. Price list generator, we're all good to go. Ordering your flip books, okay? Let me go back to the actual site here. So, order your 3-day trial flip books. This, the 3-day trial flip book, guys, is amazing. First off, they've made it even more simple since we started. Like, you can order just one, click add to cart, check out, and you can get your copy if you want a Spanish version, okay? If you want the recruiting flip book, you can order whatever you'd like right here. Click add to order, and then, so there's no reason that you have to order 10 and distribute to your team members. Everybody can get their own flip book. So guys, I want you to know that the flip book is huge. Let me bring up, I had it, hold on, right here. So this is the flip book. And it's just easier for me to show it to you online. I'm gonna show you guys, let me see if this is where I'm trying to stay. I went through this whole thing, so let me see if this is where we're at. Yeah, so I wanna show you guys how the presentation should operate from this. Now, this presentation should take you maximum about 15 minutes. A solid 15 minutes, you should get the 3-day trial in their hand effectively and then be clear on what to do. Now, I'm not gonna take 15 minutes to go through the entire thing. I am definitely gonna hit the highlights of what you wanna talk about, but this is the flip book for a brand new person to you. So we're going to assume that you've not used the flip book, okay? So if somebody is meeting you because you booked an appointment and they hit on your button maybe, and they ask, how's that work? And you booked an appointment, right? Maybe you're at an airport and you're just killing time. I keep this thing, I don't know if y'all can see me or not, but I keep this thing in my purse, guys, because you can literally, it's super thin and you can flip wherever you are, like it's right here, and it shows anybody that they can do it, okay? So like, hey, what's that 3-day trial and you know, what's that all about? Well, let me just show you. You open it right up and go, well, what we are is we're personal wellness coaches, right? And this is what we do. We provide the free wellness profile, and just read this right here, guys. We provide the accountability, solid plans for achieving results, okay? Now let me back up and clarify. That's if they say they want to hear it, right? So, hey, how's your health? And you guys are going to see the button response. If they're serious, yeah, I've been seriously losing, you know, trying to lose weight. Well, let me just whip this out. You got a few minutes, and yeah, so then you go for it. I'm not saying don't whip this out in the grocery store and attack everybody. Just want to throw that out. So we explain who we are, what we do, the wellness profile. Here's the deal, guys. If you're out and about and you don't have a wellness profile like we have in the Nutrition Club to fill out, no problem. Just ask them these questions. You can make notes on your phone if you don't have this with you and all you had on you at the time was your flip book. The reason this page is in here is so that it's reminding you of what to ask them. Why? Because remember the book I recommended you, Questions Are the Answers? It's because I'm trying to get to know them. I want to know what they do on a daily basis so I can help guide them and show them how Herbalife Nutrition Plan is going to fit within their day and how they can do it. And I'm going to get them visualizing this through this conversation. So you're going to ask them these questions so that you can get to know them, get to know their routine. If you're not asking them these questions, how well do you really know your client, right? If you're just slapping them on a 3-day trial, you don't really even know where you're starting, so you don't know where to go. So ask them these questions, create the conversation around this. And the reason is because, number one, what you're going to learn is most people either skip breakfast or do garbage for breakfast, okay? And garbage is garbage. Drive-through, muffin, Pop-Tart, taco, whatever, right? So that's why this slide is in here, or this page is next. Do you know why breakfast is so important? So you're going to take 30 seconds and educate them. If you have, whoa, I do not know how I did that. I just drew on myself. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can clear that. Butterfly. Okay, I'm just going to keep moving. If somebody knows how to clear that, let's see. Let me stop sharing. There it goes. I know y'all are all laughing at me. I'm like, goob alert. Okay, let's go back into it here real quick. Share the screen. Okay, so if they have a carb-based breakfast, you just want to show them this this roller coaster that they're on in terms of energy every single day. And they'll like usually shake their head. Oh my gosh, yes. So if you have a carb-based breakfast, basically your sugar level spikes, then it drops. And when it drops, your body goes into a hunger phase, and that's when you start storing fat, okay? If you skip breakfast, you have the exact same spike and cycle as if you carb loaded that morning. So the thing is when your body goes into hunger phase in these cycles, your body is storing fat. It loves you enough to protect you from dying. So it's going to store fat because it senses it's starving to death. And that's usually how I say it, guys, to my clients, because when you're funny, they'll remember it and it'll make an impact, right? And I'm like, so the cool thing is with your shake that you're going to have every morning, notice my language. I'm already telling them they're going to be having the shake, right? I don't say if you have a shake. I say, so when you have your shake every single morning, what happens is you don't have these spikes. Your body doesn't go into that fat storage mode. It stays in a normal range. Your energy's through the roof. You're going to feel amazing, okay? That's the 30-second spiel that I give right there. And how we do that is with our 3-day trial. So with the 3-day trial, you're gonna get 6 healthy meal shakes. If you're wanting to lose weight, we're gonna do 2 shakes a day, 1 regular meal, so you can feel how amazing and full you're gonna feel on that plan and take a total control with each shake. If you're looking for a healthy breakfast and you're just looking for extra energy, not needing to lose weight, then I'm gonna recommend that you do a healthy breakfast for 6 days in a row. You're gonna have the best week of your life, okay? So those 2 options with that. And then guys, literally, like I don't put a lot of conversation on these pages unless they say, you know, and then I'm gonna know that that's what they're connecting with, and then I'm gonna pause. Because remember, I'm just looking for where they're gonna connect. So, you know, I look at their wellness profile and their body fat, maybe it's a woman, their body fat's like 30%. And a normal, if they're not real familiar with body fat percent, I'll let them know, you know, normal body fat for a woman is between 22 and 25%. This is like what this would look like, right? And so they're like, oh, move on. I don't want to get too detailed. I'm not going to get them all wrapped up in numbers and stuff, right? We do put them on the Tanita. We do the wellness profile. We do weigh them. If all you can do is weigh them before you start, great. If you have a Tanita, you can put them on, great. Don't go through the Tanita results with them initially. You're just grabbing the numbers for the comparison on the back end. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. So, and then I just rip through the stories long enough for them to see the pictures, because that's really what they're looking at, guys. Look at Chris's, she dropped 14 pounds, and you know, we were talking about our body fat goals. I mean, she dropped 7% body fat, and that was a drop from a size 9 to a size 3. Bethany and John, they, you know, melted away. Check these guys out. Look, guys, our very own Patrick. That's awesome, right, Pat? Hold on, we should blow this up. Let's see if we can make this bigger. Pat's gonna kill me on the back end. Okay, thank you, Pat, for submitting your photo and obviously for getting the results. I'm just messing with you, but that's incredible. And a super honor to have you in the flip book. So guys, flipping through, showing them what's possible with their commitment to the program, right? Continuing on, showing them the results, and they're gonna identify with somebody. We specifically put the stories in that we did because your member, your new client, is gonna identify with one of these people on here. There's a reason that each one of these are in here, okay? So they see the results, and then this is often what happens. A whole family gets on the products and the program, and the whole family's life has changed because one family member, and that's how it happens. Like one person's gonna get on the program, and then the husband or the wife and the kids and the aunt, the uncle, it just spirals out of control. So when you get your 3-day trial, we love referrals. Guys, this is how I segue, and this is why this slide is here, or this page is in here, is to plant the seed for that R factor, for the referral factor. So let me just tell you, Mary, when you start melting, people are gonna wanna know. It might be your family, it might be your friends, and I wanna let you know that I have a referral program with this 3-day trial. Okay, so for every 3-day trial that you send me, you're gonna get $5 off your purchase, okay? So you can go through, sometimes I'll pull up this 3-day trial preview right when they're there. If I'm talking to them on the phone and I'm just kind of going over this with them on the phone, I'll have them go to 3daytrialpreview.com and watch the video. Okay, and then here's that magical budget form in there. Now, you guys already know in your head. Now, here's the thing, we've already done the body analysis, we've already done the wellness profile, we at least got their weight, right? If all we can do is get their weight and measurements. And then before we send them out the door and set up a day 4, we're gonna, because here's why we moved this. We used to do this when they came back on day 4, but we already know, and we started seeing that the customers, when they were walking out with the 3-day trial, before they bought the 3-day trial, they wanted to know one thing. What's this gonna cost if I decide to stay on it? And so we just decided to eliminate that thought process by answering the question before they even asked it, because we know they're thinking it, because so many of them asked us, right? So we just say, so Mary, I know that one of your concerns is like, what is, if I do get results, what's this going to look like for me to stay on it? And I want you to know that my objective is to teach you how to switch your habits that don't serve you for habits that serve you, but also to really respect your budget and stay within that budget. So let's just go through and look at what your budget looks like right now on a daily basis, so we have an idea of where you would sit and where we can go from after the 3-day trial. So get the numbers. So what do you have for breakfast? You told me here earlier, right, because they did that wellness profile, you told me that you have tacos for breakfast. And you guys will see, like in the beginning on the wellness profile, when you're asking, so what do you eat for breakfast? And they say tacos. Now, at this point, I'm going to say, I'm not really going to address it on the taco end on the front page, like with the wellness profile. On the back end, I'm going to go, okay, so you said you have tacos for breakfast every morning. Do you get up and make those at home, or do you stop by the taco hut, right? And they're like, no, I go by Comel Tacos every morning. Make them put a dollar amount. They've already confessed their lunch habit to you guys. Make them put the dollar amount. So what do you do in the afternoon when you start crashing, when you're dozing? Where do you go? The vending machine? What does that look like for you? How much are you dropping? Guys, get this done before you send them out. And here's all you got to say. Oh my goodness, Mary, you're spending $7 a day. I just want to let you know, not only can I show you how to trade habits, but I can show you how to do so and save money on your daily budget. So just want you to know, I'm super excited because I know that we have a plan that can totally fit your budget if you are going to really fall in love with this 3-day trial. But first, let's get you out the door. Let's get you going. Get their weight, their measurements, their body scan. If you haven't done so, set up their day 4 appointment. Okay? So again, guys, this is going to like put their mind to rest on the back end and them not wanting to come back in, and it just avoids that whole icky issue that they're thinking and you're not saying. So let's just get it on the table with enthusiasm and excitement that you're going to trade habit, bad habit, not serving you, for good habit that's going to serve you and get you the results, and we're going to save you money, okay? And then when they come back is when you go through the Lean and Fit program, the Lean and Fit Advance, and this is where you show them. Whip out that little sheet, guys. Whip out the budget sheet. Put it with their wellness profile. When they come back on day 4, bring out their budget sheet. Now, Mary, you told me you were spending $10 a day. You know, after, like, how do you feel after you get their measurements, after you see their results on their energy, how great they felt? So let me show you where you would go from here. You go to a Lean and Fit program, and actually this is the program that's going to save you money, not that will save you money if you get started. This is the program that's going to save you money. Guys, every word has power, and if you just learn to speak it to them in a you're gonna do it kind of language, they do it. You guys will be surprised, okay? So this is the program that you're gonna wanna do. It's gonna save you money because you told me, you know, last week or, you know, 4 days ago, basically, that you're dropping $10 a day, $7 a day. This one only ends up being $6 a day, $6.50 a day, $3.94 a meal. So we actually can save you money trading habits for habits. Now, if you wanna match your daily spending, we can do the advanced and the ultimate. Present the 3 packages and then zip it. Like, don't say anything, guys. Which package would you like to get started on? Where do you see yourself starting? And then just silence. Whoever speaks next buys the program. The problem is you guys get here, you present it, you give them their options, they try to think, you interrupt them, and then because of your insecurity, you start chattering, and I don't know where you're going from there. You just start talking, right? That's why we have the flip book and why we have these trainings. Present it, zip it, and let them choose, because if you give them too much more, they're gonna have to think about it, and you just lost it because you gave them too much to think about. There's nothing to think about. They got 3 great days. They felt better than they felt in their entire life. These last 3 days, they want the program. They just need to know how to start, okay? And then you can show them. So down the road, if you do start to get hungry, if you're looking for alternatives, I just want you to know that we have these enhancers. Perlessa Duo is my favorite. I love it. You know, I'll go through these with them just to plant the seed. I'm not trying to whammy them and get them all on all these products on day 1. I just want them to let them know that I have solutions for you like when we come to that bridge, I have solutions for you, okay? Awesome job, congratulations on getting started. Guys, that's as simple as it is, okay? The flip book is brilliant because you can do that presentation thoroughly in like 15 minutes, energetically. They're excited, you're excited, you know your client, and you're ready to go, right? So let's get back to our notes because we got a power pack call and we are about halfway through. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's get out of here. I just want to bring that up. So now you guys we went through the wellness profile. Step 4, guys, watch the video. This again, you're gonna go through these steps on your own. Watch the video on your starting options. Here's the thing, our job is to educate you on places of entry for you in your business. Your job is to decide which way is best for you to get started and get started. Like, it doesn't matter where you start, but start where you can and just get going, okay? These are the 2 most popular places to start, and the reason for that is because when we come into Herbalife as an Herbalife member, we start out at a 25% profit margin. You have the ability to position yourself at a 35% profit margin and a 42% profit margin. The way you do that is to get the program on hand and then go get the customers. Here's the thing, Herbalife doesn't care how you do it. And that's why we have the sliding scale, and that's why we have the ability to graduate to the supervisor at any period of time between 1 and 12 months of 4,000 volume points, right? We have the ability to earn our position in the marketing plan and our discount, which is our profit. So 35%, you get 3 lean and fits in a 10-pack. You're basically going to be positioning yourself at a permanent 35% discount, which is your profit. And in the end, when you retail your 3 lean and fit profits, pay back the money back on that, you're basically profiting $61 on your lean and fit customer, okay? When you get a 42% order, the investment is $858 and you are profiting $73 on your lean and fit. So basically, guys, your profit's gonna be about $440 on this one and $183 on your senior consultant order. Here's the thing, go get the customers and then get the product, go get the product and go get the customers. Just go to work and do one or the other and start building it and your discount will rise. Some people really want to be smart in business and leverage themselves and get the most that they can in the beginning. And hey, if you're gonna commit to your business, get a few programs on hand, and let's go to work, okay? Let's go through the reference points real quick because we want you to understand that this is how you bulletproof yourself from opinions. 90% of what you hear on the market is gonna be opinion, just know that. If somebody says, I read, I heard, you know, it's an opinion, okay? I think, someone told me, 90% of what we hear is opinion. So the reference points are really here to help you understand how to safeguard yourselves against the opinions. And these are really what people are asking. People really want to know, are the products safe? Who can use them? And how do I use them? That's what most people want to know coming into the business. So if somebody does give you an opinion and they say, I heard, blah, 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 right? Your key is I heard, I read. All you have to say, guys, is I don't really know about that. Like, I didn't hear about that, but let me just tell you what's happened with me and share your story. Your story is something they can't take away from you. Share the flip book, guys. Let me show you Patrick's story. Let me show you the results, man. I take him to the wall and show him the wall. So you're not going to argue the opinion because you'll never win. Even if you win the argument, you lose the customer. So just learn how to like get out of the opinion conversation with facts. So your story, other people's story is crucial to getting out of that. The other facts that you're going to use to exit that opinion conversation and offer facts, other people's story, the Herbalife story, okay? Well, I heard Herbalife was bankrupt. Really? No, Herbalife has been around for 36 years. Actually, last year we had over 1.5 billion servings of our Formula One. We're the #1 meal replacement category, 7.8 billion in 2014. So guys, you use the facts to counter the story, okay? That's the purpose of understanding it. Packaging your story is crucial. There is nothing more annoying, and I love you guys enough to be honest. There's nothing more annoying than hearing someone try to tell their story and like, I love you and I want to not listen to you because you just go down all these bunny trails, right? So your story is your commercial. So you guys click on the Super Bowl, right? They've got 30 seconds. They pay millions of dollars to have a 30-second spot during the Super Bowl because they know the power of 30 seconds. So think about that. You have 30 seconds standing in line, standing in the grocery store, wherever you meet somebody, you only have one shot at a first impression. You can either barf on them or you can have this really nice, tight package story. It's part of your homework. Package your story. Before Herbalife, I was tired all the time. I had a lot of health problems I couldn't seem to get under control, and I was overweight. I got started with an ultimate program. The first thing I noticed was my energy was amazing. I started not napping when the baby napped, getting things done. I lost 15 pounds. I went from a 7'8" to a size 2. My health is the best it's ever been. The best part is I'm 48 years old, metabolically half that, feel amazing, outrun my kids, and I'd love to share the program with you, 3-day trial, right? Make it tight, like you should be able to share your story, and these are the bullet points to keep you in guideline with staying on track with your result, okay? Nobody needs to know, oh, well, I saw an ad and then I got a phone call and then I talked to her and then I really didn't like her. But then when I got on the products, you know, guys, like some of you guys even today, and the worst is like at an STS, we get on stage and somehow we lose all train of thought, and our worst package story is at a training, right? So make the homework note. Package my story. It is your job to have your color Super Bowl powerful commercial ready to go at any time, okay? Level 10, best advertisement is you. Get your level 10. Level 10 just means be the best version of you, guys. Always pursue a new body, a new testimony, okay? Get a great picture. Document your journey, guys. Get a before and after picture. Get a transformation photos every 10 pounds, every week, every 2 weeks. Take the pictures. If you don't need them, you can delete them these days on our phone, right? But take the pictures so that you can show the progressiveness of your results. And then watch the rating. So guys, just don't make your pictures like in your underwear and bra all the times. I mean, some of the posts are like really not appropriate. I mean, make sure that if my kid sees your post, that it's going to be appropriate. And just because you got the results everywhere, we don't need to see it everywhere, okay? Use. We talk about use, where, talk. So you're going to make sure that you guys get your package product story. Obviously, you're using the products. Get your package product story and get with your partner, with your mentor, and practice it. That's part of your homework this week. If it's not important to say, don't say it, okay? For instance, I talked to so-and-so. I came into Nutrition Club. Get this tight story, okay? Timelines you cannot say in your story. You don't want to say total inches lost, and you don't want to make health claims. So just know that, like I used to say, I lost 15 pounds in 5 weeks, which is true, but because of the day and age that we live in, we don't say timelines. I just say I lost 15 pounds, okay? So just know what you can and cannot say. Those are part of it. Button. The button that we should be wearing, guys, is a 3-day trial button. When we went to the training in January, I never really realized it until David Bevan said, man, we way overdo it on the branding. gosh, it was just like a huge aha moment for me, because he's like, what is up with America, man? He goes, you guys brand your shoes, your jeans, your pants, your shirts, your hats. You got the glass that says it. You wearing a button, and then you have 3 liftoffs and tea. You're running around like Tigger on ecstasy, and you're all branded out. And then you're asking people, you join my business, you can be just like me. I mean, he goes, look at what you look like, guys. And I got so tickled. I don't know if it was the Tigger on ecstasy or the realization that I do that. So I made it a point. I wear one thing. He goes, 2 items. One of them's got to be a 3-day trial button, because everything leads through that. The other is, if you want to put something Herbalife on, great. But he goes, you guys are so confusing in America. So I really wanted to bring that up. Replace consumer shift spending. Guys, if we have it in our catalog, you should have it in your house, and switching what you use at your house with your product in your company, which is Herbalife. So the soaps, the skincare, the body lotions, all of that, guys, we should be using in our own homes and teaching our clients to do so. Number one, because it's quality, top-notch product, and we get a discount on it, and we earn income by getting a result with the product. So be sure you're using your product. We talked about the button, if you're wearing your 3-day trial and you even notice and they're looking at the button, you can just tap it. And this is what David said, he goes, look, just tap it and go, hey, I noticed you saw that. How's your house these days? And they're like, oh, well, I guess it's fine. Why are you ask? Well, the reason I ask is because, that's what I do. I'm a health coach. I'm always looking to help people, and the third party approach works really well. Do you know anyone looking to lose weight, get extra energy, or just have a healthy breakfast, right? If you use a third party, it takes them out of the picture, and guess what they're going to say? Well, I want to lose weight. I mean, look at me. I mean, they'll literally say that to you. Go, well, that's amazing. Like, what have you tried before? Why are you so frustrated? And they're like, and then they start spilling it. Well, why didn't it work? I mean, it sounds like a great plan. Why didn't it work? And then they're going to tell you why it didn't work, right? And I love doing that with recruiting. They're like, hey, what do you do for a living? I'm a trash truck guy, right? Oh, you must love that. What are they going to say? No, it sucks. I mean, right? If you always go the ambitious side, well, man, that sounds like a great program. Why didn't it work for you? They're going to counter it. They're going to give you, no, it wasn't. It stunk, man. The food was way too expensive. Then that's where you know to go to them. Oh, my goodness, we got the 3-day trial, and that's how you can go into your flip book. But get your button response. Practice it, guys. Here's how you're going to practice it. Go engage. Go out in the marketplace and engage. That's how you're going to get it practiced, okay? Step 5 on to get started, guys. I want you to pull up the memory jogger list and start writing down your names. How many names can you come up with? Don't judge anybody. Don't think they wouldn't be interested, they have too much money. They wouldn't be interested, they don't have money. Don't prejudge anybody. Just do your memory jogger. There's a phenomenal memory jogger list under step 5 on to get started, and start writing your list, okay? There's multiple ways that we can use your list with your mentor, but you gotta get your list going. Follow the scripts, guys, the scripts that we use. And I wish we could bring people on, but the resounding theme that I hear is everyone's like, well, I just posted what was in the script and it works. And I just laugh. I'm like, yeah, I wish all these creative people that aren't getting results would just do what we say do. Like, just post the scripts that are available. This is, as soon as we are off this call, guys, everyone should be posting this. Hi, everyone. Post this on your wall, okay? Post this on your Facebook page, on your Instagram, and chase the likes. That means when they say, hey, I would be interested in doing a free wellness profile, book the appointment. Get your little flip book. Let's go, guys. This is how it works. So this is part of getting your business launched. So take a snapshot, take your phone, take a picture of this. If you don't have this, it's on to get started. Post this script, okay? Social media rules real quick. Make sure that you always have a disclaimer on your pictures. This is a big X because it does not have the disclaimer. The disclaimer on to get started under resources, okay? Make sure that you put the disclaimer somewhere on the post so that you're under protection, and then no timelines or health claims. We already covered that. If you'd like the 3-day trial business card size flyers, again, they're under the resource tab on 2getstarted.com. Just know that they're available. And these are going to be some reminders of your homework, guys. Okay? Practice your button response. Write your package product story. If you write it, guys, it'll help you retain it and remember it. Order your business cards or flyers if you'd like to take advantage of that. Again, set up your checking account, your business checking account, debit card, Go Herbalife, and then start referring your clients to zoompreview.com. Here's a very easy segue or entry point to a conversation like that. So let's say you guys have been in the business for, or you've got clients, or you just got a brand new person on the products and they've been on the products a week, and you're looking to make them one of your 3 people to get to watch the Zoom preview. All you got to say is, Mary, you've had amazing results, and I really think you'd be great at this. Would you like to watch a 15-minute overview on your phone or on your computer of what that might look like? That's all you got to say. What are they going to say? Yes or no? If they say, well, what is it? Oh, it's just a 15-minute little video. I'll give you an overview, really, of how you could turn your results into money. Don't know if that's something you're looking for, but I certainly want you to be able to see what that would look like. What are they going to say? No? If they say no, say no problem. Just know that I have a little video. I can email you a link anytime. If you do decide in the future that you'd want to take a look, just know that I have that, right? Remember, guys, your customers are your best people to get to take a look at the Zoom preview, okay? Homework, suggested items to order. I would highly recommend that you order a 10-pack of 3-day trials. I don't know how you're going to use 3-day trials if you don't have them on hand. Product brochures, shaker cups. If you want to get small tablet boxes, medium bags, receipt books, and tape measures, they're not, vital, but I like having them on hand for the clients. What is vital is 3-day trials and product brochures, okay? Get those things on hand so you guys can launch your business. Get your 3-day trial tracker from 2getstarted and get your binder put together, guys, on 2getstarted.com. Come with your button next week to class, okay? So you can see 2getstarted.com is our homework site. It's our business launching site. If we all dropped off of the face of the planet and it was you and the computer, you could become a massive success with Herbalife because we have 2getstarted. I really want you guys to empower yourselves with the tools that we have. So in closing, and then I'm going to open it up for Q&A, I want you guys, just as a reminder, to understand level 10 means being the best you can be. It doesn't mean you need to look like anybody other than the best version of you. It's not only physical, but it's an attitude, and it's how you approach your business. Like level 10 is not just having a great body, it's having a great attitude and a great approach, okay, to life. So I want to give you also, because we're going to embed this in the next 4 weeks, of what we're building with the Herbalife house, okay? This is what a level 10 business looks like. It has 4 pillars. So the 4 pillars is, number 1, you've got to be the best client you can be. Be the kind of customer you want to have in your business. That means, are you doing your shakes twice a day, taking your tabs 3 times a day, drinking your water, currently hydrated, etc.? Be the best coach you can be. Are you level 10 coaching? Are you following up? Is everything no problem? Do you take responsibility for your clients, right? Be the best sponsor you can be. Same thing. And be the best leader you can be. Leaders learn, okay? You can't lead if you've never been down the path before. You gotta learn. The best leaders are the best followers in the beginning. So we just want to make sure that you understand like what we're building, what the pillars are that builds the house, because that's really how you're going to be successful. And Jim Rohn, guys, has tons and tons of material on myherbalife.com and the video library. One of his favorite quotes of mine is, let others lead small lives, but not you. Let others argue over small things, but not you. Let others cry over small hurts, but not you. Let others leave their future in someone else's hand, hands, but not you. And I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to hear words like that in the beginning of my business, and that I had the opportunity to, really be in front of a company and leadership that really helps groom us. So with that said, we are finished up just like hour and 15 minutes, like we said. If you have a question on anything that we covered tonight, unmute your line and fire away so that we can get the questions addressed and then log off. And I am still recording, so unmute your line and then talk, and you guys will become like speaker view. And I'm gonna drink.
Hey, Tina, one quick question that I wanted to ask is, I know I had talked to Marina a little bit before because she's a really awesome sponsor. How exactly do you do all the flipbook materials and talking with people when they're a distance away? They're not close to you, but let's say someone's in Wisconsin, someone's in Texas, someone's in Florida, whatever. How would you do that instead? How would you present all those materials?
Okay, really good question. So anybody can Zoom with anybody. So you guys know that you can have a free Zoom account. Now this account with like 100 lines or whatever is a paid account. You can have a free Zoom account that you could log on with anybody across the nation. Have them go to zoom.us, have them jump online and download the app and say, look, I want to teach you something, but I want to be able to meet you face to face. Then you can do what I'm doing. Share the screen, go to toGetStarted.com, bring up that, what I just brought up, and show them right there. And you get to see them. Like, our technology is so huge today. It's just unbelievable. So that's what I would do. Okay, we use Zoom, guys, for everything. Like, Kel was at another location today working on some stuff. He goes, hey, can you jump on Zoom real quick? Like, I don't ever know what I'm going to get when I jump on Zoom with people now, but I don't care because it's like a face-to-face conversation. And so he's like carrying the phone around. Hey, can you see this? Can you see this? What do you think about this? I'm like, yeah, slow down. I'm getting busy. But literally, it connects the world. So my top recommendation is Zoom, and then know where your tools are on To Get Started. Say, oh, it's so great to see you. Wow, you're so pretty. And like really engage with them. Let me show you what this looks like. And then jump on board and share your screen. Okay? Mm-hmm. Is there a second part of that question? No?
I don't think so. I think that was my main question that I wanted to ask, because I do have some people that are out of the area that I live, and it's really hard to, drive an hour and a half to get to someone when I don't have that extra time of an hour and a half to get there.
Nor do they. So you're going to really teach them something, and you're going to show your value when you teach them. Okay? So everybody go create a Zoom account tonight. Grab you a free Zoom, know your number, and just make that a tool in your pocket. And then, Jake, you asked where do you get the 3-day trial buttons? You can actually order a 10-pack on myherbalife.com. And I'll tell you, like, a 10-pack goes really quick. Because I take mine off, I leave it in the bathroom, I got one in the car, I got one in the purse. You can really use 10 buttons yourself because you tend to like leave them everywhere. So I have a 3-day trial button everywhere. Like, I have 2 or 3 in my car. I just don't ever want to be in a place without them. So Jake, hope that answered your question. Any other questions, guys?
Hey, Tina.
Yes, sir.
I was just going to say too, I was going to make sure Lisa was clear that she can use Zoom, and then she can use that same digital copy of the flip book that you were using with us.
Exactly. So let me show you. If you do go to Zoom, let's share the screen here real quick. So that digital copy, thank you for, let me exit out of here, close out this. Let me show you on To Get Started where that is, okay? So you can just bring up your To Get Started. So you can just bring it up with her on the phone just like this. Enter the site and right here. Flipbook English 3-day trial for tablet or computer, okay? That's what I brought up. I was prepping for the call, and so I had it pulled up on a separate screen, so I was saving some time. But thank you, Pat. That's where it is, though. So you know, Lisa. And you guys,
I did know where it was. I just didn't know if there was a way to use Zoom and make sure that that digital file could be shown at the same time. I did not personally know about Zoom until I started Herbalife.
I know. It's
So,
awesome. I didn't know how to fly before I started Herbalife. Like, I didn't know how to get on an airplane. Yes, Julie, it's true. But I've flown to Vietnam, so there. Okay, the other thing is when you log on, just play with it. Get Julie or somebody to log on with you and play, share screen. Like, get a partner, a Zoom partner, because that's how we learned. Just say, I need to practice Zoom, and then you can work out all the goofy kinks with a friend so you don't have to do it on your first client. Okay, any other questions, guys? Unmute if you do.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes, Tiffany.
Okay, so, and I hate to ask this question. I know you mentioned something about, a lot of people saying that certain things aren't safe. Just from personal experience, so I take blood thinners. On the back of Lift Off, it does say to be careful if you are on blood thinners. And so I did ask my pharmacist, as well as my doctor, who said there's actually an ingredient in there that does cause excessive bleeding. So it's actually not safe to take it if you are on blood thinners. So my question is, if I know I have a client who actually is on blood thinners, should I mention that, or should I how do I handle that? I hate to bring it up, but it's something,
No.
I personally know about, so.
Okay, this is, you don't hate to bring it up. That's the purpose of the call.
Sorry.
Okay, so there is a notice and there is a warning, okay?
Right.
So what it says is consult your physician before taking the product.
Right.
So
Right.
pregnant women, nursing mothers, caffeine. So if it says consult your physician, then you can just tell them consult your physician. That's why the label's there. Does that make sense?
Right.
So
It does.
yeah. So if you know you're doing a health survey, right, and it says they're on medications, is there anything, what I generally ask, is there anything your doctor's told you to stay away from? If they say, no, this is a dietary thing, then they will take it. I will say that I do have clients that are on blood thinners that take it, no problem, but I'm not going to tell another customer that. I'm just telling you that because you're like, oh, whatever. I don't want you to be like overcautious. We are protected by the label. Okay, that's
Okay.
why the labeling law exists, is for the consumer to
Okay.
responsibility. But yes,
Okay.
if they take it and they're like, oh, should I consult my doctor? Yes, absolutely. If you feel more comfortable consulting your doctor, for sure. Check with your doctor, because then it's just like, it's not worth it on the controversial side. Does that make sense?
It kind of, no, you covered it. That kind of worried me a little bit, like, well, do I have to tell them? But if you have, clients yourself that take it, and that covers, that explains, that covers us. So that kind of worried me.
Yeah. I do on a regular basis. They're like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I can take it. All I do is I hand them the box. I hand them the label. Also, what you do want to know, Tiffany, and the rest of you guys, is Herbalife is one of the few, if not only, companies that puts all of our labels on the internet available for anybody to read and see. So let's say we go back to Lisa's question, long distance, right? If they want a label, like they're the label readers, right? Which could become millionaire team members in your organization. So don't slap them, Teraball. Teraball was a label reader. Love those label readers. Just empower them with what they want to see, which is the label, right? So you can save that label as a PDF and email it to them if you really want to cater to them, or you could redirect them to Herbalife.com and they could pull the label directly off there and really edify that Herbalife's one of the few companies that makes public their labels. So I absolutely encourage you guys to go check it out, right? So
Okay. All right.
love your label readers.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna find Tara. She probably laughing. There she is. Oh, she's like, love your label readers. Okay. Who else, guys? Any other questions? My dog has a question. He's like, when are we going home? Hi, Catfish. No other questions? Here, come here. Ah, this is really not my dog. This is the. This is Ashlyn's dog. Okay, no other questions, guys? Going once, going twice. Okay, here's the deal. We are going to be on a different line next week, just so you guys know. We're going to be on the Team Zoom line. So via email, you guys will get the login. Registration will stay open for the remaining of the students that want to join through next Thursday. So they have until the time, like an hour, I think it cuts off, before class starts, and then they'll get an email with the code. So you guys have your homework. We will, if you have any team members that need the replay, I am recording it, so we will have the replay available. So just know that that's something that we can shoot out to them. Just have them message me, or they can ask me on the team page for it, and then I'll message it to them. So love you guys. Thanks for being on. Awesome job hanging on. This is the longest call, by the way. The first call is always the longest call, just so y'all know. So you guys have a great night.
Thanks, Tina.
Let me unmute everybody so y'all can all say good night.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.